Well, hi everybody. This is Spath. It is the 8th of September. Here at a heads-up table for $10, playing against Chef Cat. Looks like, oh, this is a good idea. Okay, it looks like he may not have showed up. Oh, there he is. Of course, that's not the flop that we're looking for. But we're just going to bet this and hope that he doesn't have any part of it either. Oh, he stayed. We're going to shut it down. We had a jack on a redraw for our flush. He's definitely got something here that can beat us because we have absolutely nothing. So we got 1,200 chips to start out. Blinds are 10 and 20. 6-minute rounds. Just going to put a little pressure right from the beginning just to see how he reacts. This is a defendable hand. He should have picked up some kind of draw there. Now I pick up some kind of draw here. Oh, I didn't want to do 20. Never want to do a minimum bet. That was my bad. I'm not going to bluff at that board. He can have a 3. He could have a 7. Real easy. Well, pot. So if he comes over the top, he's telling me he has usually 2 big cards or he's had a better pair than me. Now, let's say he slow played 2 big cards. That would mean that he missed here. He's thinking about whether or not to take another card off or to raise me here. I'm still going to bet at him. 3/4, 175, unless he bets into me. No, that wasn't a good enough bet. If he checks, I bet. If he bets, I fold. There you go. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Okay, we'll see a flop with Jack 8. Looking for, oh, you know what? He can't stay unless he's got a 10 or a draw. You got to find information out sometimes. Sometimes you got to fire at the pot. You notice I'm only min-raising down here in the beginning. I'm not wasting a lot of extra chips in case somebody just picks up a good hand, comes way over. I don't need, I know they're going to call almost any hand. My hands aren't that great that I'm raising with. See, I'm going to call it 20, just as I would expect him to call it 20. You might just get lucky. I could have hit Jack 5 here instead of Jack 7. I think he'll bet 80. Nope, he only bets 40. I'm going to call one time. I'm looking for a 5 or a Jack here. It's not a good card for me. No, he's definitely ahead of me. And there's the bet to prove it. See, he bet the right amount, 120 into 160. That's a lot better than a little $40 bet into a big pot. Start watching the size of people's bets. And you can tell when they're weak and when they need help. I don't like it, but if he checks, I gotta bet it. If he bets, I fold. He might be playing multiple tables. He's from the US, they should have a good connection. No more excuses for dial-ups. So there you go. Raise with Queen 2, follow up with a continuation bet with Queen 2 with board that's very wet and full of hearts, and still take it down. You gotta take those kind of hands. You gotta win those to win events. I may lose this event, but you got to take that kind of money when you can get it. Again, he's going to get tired pretty soon and come back. If you don't, we'll just continue to take the money. I will call if he goes to 40. I could have bet into him there, indicating I hit something, but right now he's been playing ABC poker, I think, and he's been really easy to read. So why do something like that? He very good. We very well may have had something there. That's the first really crap hand I've had. An ace is pretty good, heads up. Don't overplay it, but it's still pretty good. When I say don't overplay it, don't go in thinking if you hit an ace you're going to win a big pot, because a lot of times your opponent will be on something maybe even better than your ace rag. That is very, very nasty. But I got to bet if he checks. He could put me on ace king and fold. I'll defend with this hand. I'm going to see what happens one time when I call him. Okay. I'm going to raise him. I would trust that he has me beat if he came over the top. That he has two pair or he actually hit the straight, but he'd have to come over the top for 120. He's folding. I'm just going to bet the 9, see what he says. He stays with an 8, he stays with a jack, he stays with a 10. I can't do it. I could make like I'm playing the board, but I think he stayed because he really was playing the board. Monster hand. That's it. Jack 5. Come on, Jack 5. Probably the 9, not the ace. Didn't raise pre-flop. Got to think about what people can have. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the flop, pre-flop. See what they've done. If they limped, they checked. You can rule out some hands usually. King's not bad to defend. If he went to 60, or yeah, 60, I would defend with that hand. I'm going to bet the 5 here. Redrawing for a king or redrawing for a spade here, or a 5 if he calls. If you don't bet, the other person's going to bet. So why not take the advantage of it? A lot of times that you can bet, you're going to win hands. Okay, saying that, then you will say, why didn't you raise there with the 8-3? Because he's already got half the pot, half the bet in there. He's probably going to come the rest of the way. Knows I'm trying to steal in most cases. So now here, I'm going to raise this up to 80 to see if he wants to play. Would I get it all in with him here? Sure. I can't get knocked out. I can knock him out. I'd probably go all in with him. Remember, I had some fold equity there. Oh, top pair. You're gonna have to play to beat me here. Oh, he says he hit something here. Let's see what he hit. Queen. Oh, baby. That's not a good card. One, it's an overcard. Two, it puts 3 hearts on the board. Puts a straight on the board, although he would have had a straight before. Well, he got me on that one. I would have bet it. He thought about it. Sometimes you have to grind and grind away. Sometimes you just don't get there, and sometimes you do. Sometimes you get beat. Got to have a good. Oh, I didn't want 230. Hit the wrong button there. Should have been over 3/4. No, he's not coming. Come on, 10s and 4s. Well, there's a 4. I'm just betting you don't have an 8 or diamonds. He's thinking I have an 8. He stayed. Now I have 2 pair. And here's his diamond. Nope. Okay, pot is 80, but I want to make it 100. No, I really want him in this hand, so I'm going to go 90. Push on me. Thank you. Talk about $40, but you're talking about $80 on my bet. Look at how much percentage of his stack that is now. You're talking 10 times 80 is 800, so you're talking about a tenth of his stack. Look, he's getting very selective. See if he's going to spend some money, no? So we would have to classify him as playing very nitty here, very tight, just looking for hands that he could play. And then when he does, we should be able to avoid him. Like if he comes over the top of me right now, it's easy to throw this king 8 away unless it just doesn't come over the top enough. When I say enough, I mean enough money. I'm not going to give him the chance to come over the top. I'm going to take a freebie here, hoping a diamond or a 6 comes off. Didn't want that. Taking another freebie here. Don't have anything. I think with him betting 40 there, and I bet 180, he's going to have to either fold because of his stack size or push. I don't think he can call me legitimately here. He does. Good call. Ace. Oh, he had the 10. Yeah, that was a no-brainer there. And he had 7, 9, 10 jack. He had an open ender on the flop, so he was gonna I mean a gut shot. He was gonna stick around. But you saw I tried to win that there with a bluff. Maybe I didn't put enough bluff into it. Now if he got a club, he stays. See, that's a no-brainer. Watch this. I can't win this hand, so I'm gonna. Do you sure you want to fold? Yes. I don't want him to see my cards if he checks back. I don't want to give him information on how I'm playing. I didn't think there was any way I was going to win that hand. Boy, an ace hasn't flopped, I don't think, once, does it? Definitely firing 3/4 of the pot. I don't want him to think for a minute that that king queen is scaring me off. I want him to think I hit the king or the queen. My name is Al Spath. You can find me here up on at YouTube. Maybe that's how you stumbled across me. You can play my playlists. I've divided up all my videos into different groups, heads up, 6-player tables, cash tables at different levels, and you can go along and play the nickel dime, 10 cent, 25. I'm building an entire library there for you to move on up and straighten out your game if you're having problems. And we go back to the fundamentals. We learn good solid poker. You can follow me at Twitch, Teach GPL, and on Ace High Radio. Please follow there because sometimes I broadcast on Ace High Radio, and I'm going to have some special guests coming in this next month. So I hope to have you on there with me. Just follow along. And we've got a lot of giveaways. And in fact, if you don't have full flush, download it today and use AHR10 and get $10 in your account. I don't like the fact that he's stuck around here. I have just the 5, the lowest card on the board paired. He's got to have me beat. He does. $10-3 is just not a hand I can get my arms around here. I would appreciate when you're up there at YouTube, you subscribe to my channel. It's free. There's no money involved or anything like that, but you'll be able to view all my videos and help me get to my goal of 100 subscribers. So I picked up a straight draw, but there's a flush out there. There's a pair out there that doesn't favor me to be in this hand, and I'm out of it. I think he calls here. Nope. Okay, we're getting up into some bigger money now. This is where you have to apply what you've learned earlier and see if you can just continue it and dominate the individual. I want to go pot here. I'm going to go 200 and see if he's only limping in. It's got to put me on a really good hand here because I went to 200. I haven't tried this or haven't done this. So there I take his money. If he calls, I got 8-6. So what? I'm probably going to win a third of the time anyhow. Again, still applying pressure. But he's getting to the point where he's got to go all in if he does anything. Or if he makes a big raise, he's going to commit himself and be pot committed. So I got to be careful of his stack size as we move along here and manage the pot a little bit better. Always look at what a person has behind the bet. Again, I'm gonna act like, oops, oh there it is, over strong. Even though I am strong, I want him to think I'm totally stealing here. I want him to take me a race with like an ace-10 or an ace-9. Put it all in. Come on, chef. Okay. Still a victory for me. I'm gonna do it again. See if he really thinks I'm continuing to steal. There's no way he's gonna put me on good hands. He must be picking up really crap not to defend. Now he doesn't want to limp in because he's afraid I'm going to go to 250. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I was only kidding. Just limp in. Huh? See, I expect him right at this stage to limp in when he has a good hand because he knows I'll come over the top. I think he'll limp in when he has a good hand because he's folding them to me right now because he thinks I'm going to pop it up. I've won a lot of money from him, even though I haven't won the game. I've bought a lot of money from him just raising his blinds. Queen two, all kinds of hands, king fours. Let's just limp this time and see what happens. I'm betting if he checks. He has to put me on the king because I didn't raise pre-flop or the 8. So if he can't beat either one, he has to go away. Comes down to this end area. Like I need a flop 2 pair. Well, I gotta hope he doesn't have a deuce. We could have an overpair. 120 of 602 is a lot of his stack right now. Again, I'm just going to limp here because I got a feeling he's about to be a pusher. Let's hope he has his jack and he slow plays it here. Hope he has a jack and he slow plays it here. Now starts to bet. Come over the top of me with a jack. Come on. Come on. One time, chef. You can do it. Or not. I thought we had him trapped that time. Still playing very. I don't know why he's, being so protective there. Would I take a race all in here? Yes. Best I can do is double him up, but I might have to go back to grinding away. But if I can knock him out and take a shot, take a shot. That's not a good flop for me. It's a backdoor flush draw, and that's about it. I don't like my odds there. I guess if I had ace 10 there, where I had 2 overcards to the board, I might consider it. Thinking he wouldn't have bet them. He wouldn't have, oh see, now he has a hand. We can get away from that. Figured he wouldn't have bet the trips. It's the first person that can win 2 or 3 hands in a row that usually wins now. You got to string 2 or 3 together or one big hand, of course, but it's usually 2 or 3 that gets a person back into a defensive position and they just take a shot at with nothing. See, when I do get the C flats, I'm not hitting on anything like that, so that's a bad news for me. I could have been Jack 3 and I could have flopped 2 threes and the game would have been over. But you get a little insight to what the thinking is here as we go along. I don't know what the delay is here. That's not good, folks. That's not good at all. Will they get us back on here? I'm not sure what happened here. Connection to the server lost. Oh, that's not good. Well, what do you do, folks, when this time happens? What do? You wait. Don't log off. Look at, you got some money back while I was away. I'm gonna check this. That could have changed the whole game around. Controversy swirls. Jack 10. I guess if a jack came up, I would have been in trouble there with a kicker. All right, let's go back to raising this guy up and get some of that money back he stole while I was away. Had him right where I needed to have him. Now he's got second life. Got to fire, folks. I don't want to be that much. Let me go 210 and see what he does. He has a 10, he's going all in. We don't want to call. Definitely don't want to raise. There you go. I guess his philosophy is if he doesn't have anything, just to stay in the weeds. Just keep folding. I don't think I could say, I can't call him an all in there. I just was trying to say it to you. I don't think I can call an all in here with the queen 6. I think he's far ahead of me there. I think so. If he doesn't have a queen, I still got a 30% chance of winning, but I just don't think I want to do that at this point. Free money, free money. He might be getting into the, you're seeing my min raise here, he might start to come over the top trying to steal from me too. And that'd be good because I'll do the same thing when I get a good hand here. But I'll take his $80 right now. With an 8-10. You know, I've had ace king. I've had queens. Kings. I don't think I've had jacks, 10s. I had 9s. So I haven't had ace queen, ace jack, ace 10. No deuces, no 3s, no 4s, no 5s, no 6s. If he got the 10, he's got the 10. See what he does. 10, he'd be in the pot right away, so you don't have the 10. And he doesn't have any money. I'm Al Spath. Thank you for viewing. I'll put this one into YouTube files as a heads up victory. My name is Al Spath, as I said, on YouTube, and teach GPL on Twitch. Catch me on Ace High Radio often. If you follow me there, you'll get a notice when I go live. Thank you so very much.